One, the perspective of the report in terms of alternatives looks at alternatives for the transport of oil. Michigan law requires a feasible prudent alternative analysis to not balance, not look at oil, but to look at the consistency with the paramount concern for the protection of the public trust in the water of the states of Michigan. It's right in the law, both Great Lakes Lands Act, Public Trust Law, and Michigan. The other thing is, on the tunnel alternative, we know it's expensive. It's understood. What we didn't look at in that report was the fact that it's probably not permittable. It's subject to the Great Lands Act. It would have to go through an entire review, and that act requires the establishment of no feasible prudent alternative consistent with the environment and the water in the Great Lakes, and it can't be done. We know the risk. Let's not fool ourselves. We know the pipeline has been compromised. We know there are alternatives. We're at the point of taking decisive action. There are basically two choices, in my opinion, and I'm now addressing the big picture, what to do. One thing to do is to scrap the report. It's incredible. It's not acceptable. Everybody's had a chance. There are conflicts of interest. It's time to put an end to this process that's been going on long in light of the risk and the alternatives. What do you do then? Order the company to halt the oil and let the company make choices itself rather than us trying to hold the company's hand. The second choice is that you send the report back, decouple this process and this report, which is discredited, and take the record before you by many experts and many people, which is also evidence and is credible, and halt the flow of oil and impose strict conditions about that pending this process. That is the decisive action. One of those two choices, with that coupled with that decisive action, is what needs to happen at this point in time to bring this line to a close. Thank you.